Blub blub everyone. Welcome back to Ixion. I'm GaryTheGammarid and we just destroyed Earth. By just doing something very benign. Oh, we have waste. Oh, that's interesting. Just doing something very benign. We just jumped. We just, you know, tested our new drive. Fancy new drive. Came right back, but unfortunately while doing so, that happened. We cracked the moon. And apparently that destroyed Earth. Or something else did. We don't know. I mean, all we know, apparently, these people on the station have no idea what happened. They just jumped, it went perfectly, they came back, done. Problem is that they now came back to the position they were in, and the moon is destroyed. Or cracked open, and Earth is dead, and we have no idea what the rest of the solar system looks like. So... doesn't take a genius, you know, but also we know that the system clock and the state of the solar system don't align. So we must have jumped forward in time in some way. In terms of time must have passed a lot faster than we would have thought. Oh, game over. That's a nice tip. What's the tutorial tip for game over? If they lose faith in you, or if the integrity goes to 0 and we all are dead. Yeah, that makes sense. Trust is not that great right now, which is kind of a shame, but yeah, people are happy still. That's not gonna be there for long. We need to look around. We need to find out what happened, and I guess we go there first. We will need polymers for more probes. Because we have no probes.
Administrator, a new
Feed the crew.
request awaits your attention.
Well, we should be able to. Why do we have so little food? Why do we only have so little food? We had 30 food. We probably had a cycle, huh? Yeah, and now we're only producing 1.8 per. Why? It should be 1 per cycle, so we should produce 3 per cycle. We still need more. Which sucks. No, every 5 cycles even. So if we produce 1 food per cycle times 3, so 3 food per cycle, in 5 cycles we produce 15 food. This is a lie. But we're still not right there. So every meal is 20, and we need 5 cycles to do... Yeah, we need 4 of them. Now I understand how that goes. I don't like I don't like them saying it that way. Yeah, every 5 cycles. They should actually break that down per cycle, not 20 food consumed per meal. There should be, or at least there should be another line that's per cycle that we need. And this is your units produced per cycle. It's just kind of weird this way. But if we build another one, it costs a bit, but then we should be fine. Yeah, that's okay, I guess. And I'm gonna place that here for now. It doesn't really make that much of a difference, right? Okay. What's wrong with you guys? Oh, 2 of them. Let's try Moon Oddity first. Administrator. You may have noticed that the moon has broken apart. You may have. Yeah, just looking out the window. It's very obvious. The crew are aware of this, and many rumors are spreading throughout the station. You will have to make an official statement. Dolos has many enemies. Something must have happened during the test jump. Being such a high-profile event, it was the perfect opportunity for them to strike and sabotage our plans. It's our fault. Despite our robust safety measures, a system failure at the exact moment of the jump caused the engine to drag a part of the moon with it into self-similar space. This failure has cost humanity dearly. Our mission now is to rebuild. Or it was humanity's fate. Evidence suggests a great deal of time has passed in the solar system. The moon's destruction is obviously a consequence of humanity's selfish and warlike instincts. So, I assume we will find out that it's our fault anyway. And we have seen that it's our fault, because it literally happened at the same time frame. You know? Same moment in time. That the moon broke apart. It can only be our drive. So this will probably be very horrifying right now. Very bad for us. but better in the long run, is what I think. But I think I'm gonna take it. What do you guys think? I mean, this seems corporate nonsense, as always. Shift blame to other people. This is just, yeah, we sucked anyway, so who cares? It's probably not the moon that did this. It's probably, you know, that was our fate, and it happened, and then the moon broke apart as well for some reason. And this is just, yeah, I admit it. It probably was us. There was a system failure. I don't know where we would have seen that. I'm not sure that there was. There might have. There might have been. But do we know this? And that's what I don't enjoy. I want to know that there was a system failure. It should have said system failure or something after we went in. But for all we know, as the administrator, everything went perfectly. How do we know there was a system failure? I'm still going for it's our fault, I guess. I still want to be, you know, honest with people. God, it's gonna kill us.
Trust in your leadership is falling.
I don't know why, because I can't control system errors and problems. Do we need something to put that into? I'm not sure where the waste needs to go. Next event. Administrator, the crew are asking a lot of questions about the state of the Earth. Munshi behavioral algorithms predict a decrease in productivity of 22%. If those questions go unanswered, as administrator of the Tikkun station, you should find some answers quickly. Sure, we'll send an expedition. I mean, they look pretty dead, so maybe I should send you to Earth. That's fine. There's no timer on that, so let's go to Ushanabi first. Feed 1,000 crew members, resolve the event Ghost of the Oceanabi on the planetary system map. So yeah, we need to do that for feeding. Maybe we get some food here, that would be amazing. Because even with this, I'm not that convinced it will be enough.
A science ship has arrived at its
So we're very low on alloys now. I mean, we have a lot of stuff, you know. We're housing a lot of people already, which is pretty good. And should help us. We're repairing our hull. That's also good. It's only 1 per cycle, though. Oof. We're housing almost all people. Like 18 are homeless. That's fine, I guess. That should be okay. Trust is still going up. We lost 5%. Totally fine. Totally not going to kill us. Oceanabi scan report. Our sensors have detected the Oceanabi. The ship is broken in 2 and is not transmitting any signals. Maybe it was hit. But how old does it look? Oh, look at that. There are scribblings on the hull. Summary of intelligence on the Oceanabi. The phrase, whoever helps Dolos is an enemy of humanity, has been daubed in large letters on the wreck of the Oceanabi. Mummified bodies have been attached to its hull. Yeah, let's gather the resources. Gather the resources, guys. Nothing to see here. Well, that doesn't look good. Now, we're an enemy of humanity. Isn't that great? So from what I know of the story is that we destroyed the moon destroyed the Earth, and while doing so, the UN dubbed us a traitor. You know, the whole company, a traitor against humanity. As if we did it on purpose. Which, you know, who knows. Now we should cover 100%. So we should stay at 20 units at all times. 20 in reserve, that is. Which would be good.
A science ship team has completed a task.
I'd like more, but... Okay, we got 42 food, which is good. The ship was full of food. I hope the expiration date hasn't passed. Everything's ready for extraction. So that should go automatically. We go to Earth now. Yeah, and we have no production. We need to get production. That's why I'm not building more food right now. Because I need to save my alloys to get alloy production going. And after alloys, we probably need these polymers. to get going. And then probably we need electronics too. I don't know for what yet. Luckily we don't need them at this time. 100 points of hull are down. That's okay. Optimal working conditions are really helping. It's only 29 to 28. Oof. What's the open sectors? It's just a sector is available and therefore we're losing 8 hull from it. That's kind of shit. Definitely every sector needs this. I've been in and out preparing tonight's meal, but from what little I've heard of your narration, I'm more and more convinced you're playing some sort of Project Exodus standalone. Still your favorite faction, right? I mean, it's not that I have anything against them. I mean, they're just, you know, they will just leave and just, you know, be not important anymore at some point. They're just idiots. They have no idea what they're doing. And I mean, these guys as well, but at least these guys had a target. They had Proxima Centauri. I haven't heard anything from Exodus for that matter. Maybe they do. I haven't played them, as I said. And I probably should try them out to just see what they're saying. Oh, they have arrived at Earth. Oh god. That's not gonna go well. Summary of Earth's data. Knows the UN satellite how that is flipping us the bird a little bit. No signals have been received from Earth. The oceans seem to have evaporated. Ooh. And the surface temperature has risen significantly since the Tikkun was last in orbit. Atmospheric readings indicate the presence of strong dust storms and dangerously high levels of carbon dioxide, radiation, and microplastics. I mean, yeah. The blue planet will never again deserve its name. Well, that's not true. Never again is... I mean, the planet is still there. It can get another atmosphere at some point, or another biosphere, rather. It just might take 1 billion years or more. Maybe 1 billion years, who knows? But it might still get one again, just not in our existence. That's the problem, right there. Why people are idiots. Investigate Dolo's headquarters, investigate personal location, scour the globe in search of survivors. I hope we can go through all of them. We'll proceed to the coordinates of Inner Heaven, the former headquarters of Dolo's AEC. Oh, that's gonna be great. Let's just do that first. I mean, we need to resolve it, so we need to go through all of them, I would assume. We're actually gaining food right now. That is good. I mean, we're producing 4 per cycle. We have 5 cycles, and every 5 cycles we need 20. So that's perfectly 100% covered. So we should be good on food for the moment. And we're getting more through our cargo ship right now, so we have a bigger surplus. So that's fine. I mean, at least our people are only eating every 5 cycles, not, you know, quicker. So where does your waste go? You have purged the waste, but I bet that's not useful. Maybe you just literally gotten rid of it, but if I keep it available, I may be able to recycle it later and get some resources back. We need more research.
A science ship team has completed a task.
And I think I'm gonna go for the steel mill first. 15 iron to 15 alloy every 1 cycle. Well, science ship, what are you telling me? The converted oil rig which Dolos used as its state-of-the-art headquarters, yeah, that's not a red flag at all, is gone. Only a few metal scraps remain scattered across an expanse of dusty, cracked earth. There is no sign of survivors. We get some research, which is good, and we get some... Oh, alloys is strong. Personal location. To find your family home, sure. That is good. We get some research, and we get a lot of alloys, so I'm not that pressed for the alloy mill, but we'll do it still. But we do it still. And we also have the research for it now, which is pretty good. So, yeah. A very dire situation, wouldn't you say? I'm also refraining from building more power right now. Even though we could actually use it. Oh, we're getting food. Good, good, good. A little bit on hand will be very, very nice. Now, the thing is, we're the last 205 people right now. We'll probably get some cryonic pods at some point, but what does that mean for us? Can we even produce offspring in space? And there is literally no data on that yet, as far as I know. We don't even know if sex is possible in space. I mean, you know, because of the strain on the male system to actually, you know, do the thing. It might not be because of not enough gravity. Because the heart can't pump hard enough to get, you know, the blood where it needs to be. So that would be an interesting thing. Also, are these the guys that are repairing outside? That's pretty cool, actually. Man, what a job, you know. Ooh, this is the bay. Oh, that looks so cool. Oh, look at that. That's actually the bay. I wish I could see that from a little bit closer and, you know, see it for reals. That is so neat. So on the other side, yeah, there's the other bay.
Team has completed a task.
So we're actually always looking, yeah, front and back. Interesting. Science ship team, what did you find? What happened to my family? Probably nothing good. A huge crevasse cuts through the ground where your home once stood. There's no trace of civilization. Got some electronics as well, and a lot of alloys. That's pretty good. That will keep us for a while. Well, let's find some survivors, maybe. Probably not. It's probably not gonna happen. Ooh, also, what I can do now is move this. I will not get rid of this until this is finished, but then I will get rid of this. Yeah, it's a little small. Wait, but it is perfect for this place. Okay, I think I'll move this too. We have the alloys, it's fine. Or we should have them soon. Yeah, it's basically just alloys that we can gather up, so... We'll definitely have the alloys very soon. These alloys are done, it's not only these. And this should be alloys now. Yeah, perfect. And the electronics, which we cannot store, is the problem. Should I commit this? Yeah, maybe I should. I should commit to this. And just make these electronics for now. The nice thing is we can switch them around, that's fine. That would be enjoyable to watch. I'm not sure if that would be enjoyable. I still don't agree with that faction at all. But yeah, we're now Project Exodus, basically, but not by choice, is the thing. That looks so cool with these drones, all these little shuttles. Yeah, it's shuttles, it's not drones. Because there are people getting into those, and then getting shot out. We're repairing our hull. Apparently we can't go over 900 right now. 100 hull points are irreparable. Interesting. That is kind of sad that 100 are irreparable. But again, we're not using alloys for this, so there's no point in just not doing it. I hope we can change that the 100 are irreparable. I think we can. We can get the 100s back. Yeah, and I'm definitely going to move this, because then we have all of this space for activities. Yeah, it's not great because I wanted to have more housing here, and the housing fits perfectly, but that is still possible here as well. And it actually would fit 3 houses perfectly in this grid, so that's really good. If I see that correctly. 1, 2... Ah, it's more than 3. Shite.
A science ship team has completed a task.
So, science boys, what do you tell me, and girls? After a long search, we have found nothing but rubble. We've seen no I mean, they haven't scoured the whole Earth, but still. We have seen no sign of life, not even a corpse. The lunaclism, that's how they call it now, seems to have caused a series of events that precipitated the collapse of thermo-industrial civilization. The Earth has become a toxic and arid wasteland, scoured by harsh winds, now more inhospitable than Mars. I mean, really? Does it still have an atmosphere? Then it's not as inhospitable as Mars. I mean, even if the atmosphere is only CO2, but if there is... Oh, well, only would be bad, but... is more CO2 than oxygen, and otherwise still nitrogen-based, would be fine. And the core hasn't stopped, I would assume. So we still have a magnetosphere, so it's much better than Mars, actually. Much better. Because as long as you have a magnetosphere, you can have an atmosphere, and you can fix the atmosphere. Technically, it would, you know, be basically an impossible task, but still. The only remnant of civilization we found was a fallen stele where the city of Washington once stood, stuck in a crevasse. It had been sheltered from the wind. A prayer imploring divine forgiveness was engraved in gold on its surface. Yeah, because that changes so much. You can pray as much as you want about divine forgiveness. Not gonna reach you. We get a lot of polymers though. That's pretty good.
Administrator, a new
really
request awaits your attention.
And a lot of science, and I'm scared about the request. To safeguard humanity, we must find survivors and increase the station's population. We do not have time to go through the classic reproductive cycle of your species. Of your species, okay, apparently it's not the same as your guys's. Adding new members to the Tikkun's crew will have a positive impact on morale. Cryonic stasis, a practice pioneered by Dolos, was in growing use even before we left the solar system. There is a very high likelihood that cryonic pods containing survivors await discovery. 500 is our next goal. A new home. 500, we can't feed that many people. Do you know how much I need of these? For another 500, we can barely feed 200 people right now. I need like 10 times as much. Well, it's not true, but... you know, it's like 3 times this, so another 12. I don't have space for that right now. Not even close. Okay, construct a probe in the probe launcher. I mean, we have some stuff now, so yeah, we will. So I'm gonna auto-build, so I always have one. I could build another probe launcher, which may be good, but... at this time, I don't think it is. Building a little probe. It's our only way to see what's around us. I could also only temporarily build a probe launcher and later get rid of it again. We probably have space here for one. We would. Technically. We don't have any space anywhere else, so... could move these, but... no. We'll have to see that we use this one probe launcher effectively enough. We will get a bit more polymers, so we're fine. I can just auto-build these. It's only on auto-building one more. We need to be effective with using them, though. Science ship is done. It's just gathering up more science. Yeah, but we need to find things. We have a probe. Okay, we can find a lot of science. Basically means events, I think. Mining ships are not important right now. And I have a feeling I don't want to go here yet. Let's go here first. There's the probe. Doesn't it unlock things on the way as well? I thought it would. Once we have production of this stuff, it's gonna be good. Okay, we got Venus. That's probably Mercury right here. Sure, let's go for Mercury. We have a mining ship. We could mine things. Problem is we don't have space for that stuff right now. Although we could switch one of these around. Just switch it to, like, ferrum, so iron. We will need storage for cryonic pods as well. And where to put that shit. Melancholia, yeah, definitely a thing that will happen. Administrator mission reports from the expedition to Earth are being discussed among the crew. The thought of having lost all loved ones left behind has destroyed morale of for many of them. -1 permanent stability. Symptoms of the trauma have now been collated under the medical designation Dead Earth Sickness. Oh, that does remind me of Pandorum. I think it was Pandorum, that movie. Such a good and really stupid movie. Just amazing. We have the steel mill. Oh my freaking god, is the steel mill gigantic again. Ouch. That is a lot. That was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to get rid of this one. And then we need to switch around a few things. Still wouldn't change anything here. But I will probably have the steel mill here, right next to the housing, which is great. But I'm not even more flexible here. I'm a little more flexible because of this. What if I built the steel mill here? It doesn't change anything in terms of space usage. It's literally the same thing. But if I put it down here, I can actually connect the roads. To the right, at least. Having heavy industry in here is just absolutely dumb. Again, the pollution. Ridiculous. But sure. We don't have another sector yet, so that's all I can do. I could have another road here in the middle, connect these things, but at the moment I don't care. And we will have more of these buildings. So let's just do that. So we have a steady supply. I'm not gonna use it yet, because we don't need to. It needs electronics, and there's no maintenance on these buildings, which is quite nice. So we don't need to invest resources to keep these alive, because they're basically in a, you know, in a closed system, and they can't really deteriorate, because there is no environmental damage. There are no winds or anything that could deteriorate the buildings, so that's good. I mean, usage, technically, yeah, but it's apparently not a problem. Maybe the time frames, which makes sense. Come on, I want to go to Venus. I'm also going to send another probe as soon as I can. That's definitely Mercury. Oh, the music. You can feel how terrible everything is right now. You can feel in your gut. Yeah, we're getting rid of this. I'm gonna build another. We will need them. But we will have ferrum here. Actually, maybe it's better here to provide for this thing. It's so far away, but whatever, it doesn't matter. No, that's not what I want. Give me ferrum here and get copper in here. What is this? Ice. Ooh. Oh, don't think we don't have any oxygen production. Is that going to be a problem? I mean, it makes sense. It would be. We know we need cryogenic pods. Even if I dismantle that road, I couldn't fit another one in here. It's such wasted space and I don't like it. Oh, this is also so wasted, damn it. But now I could technically move these down by one. And then move the road down by one. But unfortunately, there wouldn't be two fitting in here. But... No. Oh, it's so... Yes, of course, it's two of these. Oh, shit. Because it would have perfectly fit in this space. Crap. That's kind of shit, I must say. That's kind of shit. This is wasted as well. Damn this Tetris nonsense. Damn it to hell. It annoys me. Are you done? You are done. Go to Venus. There's Mercury with some science there. Okay. Go to Venus. I know there was one event that you want to do very late. There's a lot of ferrum in here. I mean, get production started, I would say. Maybe there's an event there as well. Oh, there was one event around here-ish. I think. Around this sector where I didn't want to be. Because I was smart, just by coincidence, last time. And did that event last. And because you did another event first, there was a different option. Which actually made that event go well. We need to mine iron, build a steel mill. I mean, we did. So the mining ship should automatically go there. That's fine. That should be a lot. 500.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
So we definitely want all the events. Where are you? There you are. Let's go. Morbihan. Probe data has revealed mining and industrial infrastructure below the surface of Venus. That is odd. How is that possible? The atmosphere of Venus is absolutely inhospitable. According to reports from the exploration team, the subterranean site consists of mining infrastructure and a large assembly line. Many embalmed bodies were found in the area. The line seems to have been originally used to fabricate solar sails. Tikkun engineers suggest that with minor repairs, it could be restarted. What does that do? Produce refined resources. Dismantle it or leave? No, I'm gonna restart it for sure. Totally worth it. We can probably still dismantle it afterwards, so that's fine. See if the science ship there until it's resolved. I mean, you have to, I think. We're drilling. Nice. We're still using our polymers to find more stuff. Did we research things? We have research points. The gateway. There is an upgrade for this. Oh, less electronics cost to upgrade to open these. Extra stability would be great. Because you have a permanent -1. Memorials. Provides 1 stability in the sector. Tech tree upgrades can increase this bonus in sectors with specific specialization. Cryonic center. We don't need this yet, but we will need it. We will need all of the other things here as well. So let's get the polymer refinery first, and I think we go with the other one afterwards, because we don't need electronics yet. Such a disheartening story, actually. How horrible that must be for the people.
Administrator, We are picking up a Dolos emergency frequency, broadcasting from the facility Outer Hope. Dolos protocol dictates that in the event of a major systems failure, administrators must contact the nearest Dolos site immediately. Outer Hope Station is likely to have both the materials and expertise required to repair the damage that the Vol engine has sustained.
Oh, that would be good. Because we will need to jump again. You know, if there's someone alive still. This is almost done. Where is the station? Maybe in
A
Saturn?
science ship team has completed a task.
The assembly line has been repaired. The machines belong to the UN and are clearly more advanced than our systems. They are fully automated and our team has been able to use them to prepare a number of resources for extraction. But were they there before the lunaclism? Or after? They're more advanced than ours, so it might be that they were still living for a while after the lunaclism happened. And building new industries, but then collapsed for some reason. During the repair process, an engineer discovered a number of inscriptions written by Ulixis. He speaks of his time as administrator of Neptune's Hyperlux station, Thalaki, and expresses regret over the fate of the station's residents. He used the line to repair elements of his ship so that he could reach the headquarters of the Black Market Society. I think this was an important one because we learned something about this guy, and I think that's gonna come in handy later. We also found some cryopods. Oh, was that everything? Just some science, some cryopods? You couldn't dismantle it afterwards? That's kind of sad. There's something else here. I can feel it. There it was. There it is. Okay. Sure? I'm not sure if that's actually overlapping. I should have waited. Maybe I wasted 3 of the polymers, but hopefully that's fine. Yeah, it's probably just Mars. Maybe there's something else there. Mars has some cryopods as well. Some people are in cryo. We don't have storage for cryo, do we? No. This is not going to be FE. Maybe this has to be cryopods now. But the thing is, what we could do... The polymer refinery is considerably smaller. That's actually pretty good. Okay, this could work together with some storage. That would definitely work. But what I was thinking was, we need more space anyway. So, if I do this and that, we do have enough space for a maintenance facility. And that could work together. Because we will need this space for more people. We need that space right now. That's another 30. And we have, how many homeless? We have 18 homeless. So that would just work for the people we have. Which would probably help with them being more happy. So I'm gonna try this. And hope that it... Actually, it would be better here. Just build these here. So let's get rid of this for now. But that's my plan, I think. Cuts a little bit into what we need there, but that's fine. There we go. And I'm definitely gonna go with the factory. Right here. I hope that makes sense. If we have to have more food production soon, that's gonna be bad. So far we're holding strong because we're 100% covered. And we just have this in case of emergency. We definitely don't want to use these guys. We don't want to get more population right now. Although we're increasing our production.
A probe has completed its scan.
If I do this, that should finish the thing. Already did, okay. So we don't need to produce anything right now. We have enough. We don't even need this right now. Just need to have it. Just in case. Yeah, that probe was useless. My fault. And I think we want to go here last. To one of these places to the left. We'll see. Okay, you're not going anywhere right now. Go to Mercury real quick. Just gather up the science. Which would be fine. How's our science doing? We actually got everything. Yeah, right, we got that one. So we will need this. To move, we will need batteries. Or people will be unhappy for a little bit, which, you know, might be fine. Memorials. I mean, memorials sound good. Make people happier. What is the stability? Where is that? Because I don't see it. I don't see a stability meter. Working conditions optimal. That's good. Okay, we have 141 that we're using, and 198 that we have available. That's pretty good. Ah, there's the stability. Okay. Yeah, maybe I do want that. Alternative Life Center. Survivor families, perpetual motivation. So we can probably upgrade this as well, but this explicitly says we can upgrade it. The Ode to Competence. Cult of the Vital Impulse. Yeah, a cult is always a good thing. Ugh. Comrades of Era. Interesting. It basically costs the same. I'm not sure which one is bigger, because we are running out of space quickly. But sure, get this one. We will get a little bit more science anyway, so let's hope it's going to be good. We have 45 cryos right now, so 45 more people available if needed. There's a lot of ice available. I'm again not sure where we need ice, but I'm gonna unlock it. Just for now. Not that we have storage for it. I still could have some 2 storages here that perfectly fit into this little nook. We have a cryonic center that we can build. Doesn't really fit in here. So we have to awkwardly shove it in some of these places. Which is annoying. It's not even fitting in here. I'm not gonna build it yet. We need to earmark 3 electronics for it though. Because we will need more people. Build a new probe, please. We need one more factory. What do you need? Do you need... Is that copper? Carbon. Oh, sorry.
A probe has completed its scan.
Silicon, carbon, and alloy. And ferrum, iron. Although that's not how you make alloy, because an alloy per definition is 2 metals together and not just iron. So that's basically steel that you're making, and not alloy. Probe has completed its scan. How neat. More drilling. It's not that much ice. It's a bit. Yeah, I think I'm going to... Ferrum. There is another thing here. Ooh, that's a very important thingy. I think that's what we need to find. That's our repair station. That seemed like story thing. So we're all housed. There's no one actually... Over 25% gives us a stability. That's nice. People living mostly in crew quarters. No, they're literally all in crew quarters, guys. Come on. Be a little bit happier for that. You actually have a home. I mean, a very crappy home, That is, you know, destroying our atmosphere. Yep. That's Outer Hope, yeah. I'm not gonna go there. That's probably the last thing we do. Interesting. Medium stuff. There is another science-y thingy here. Oh. Gotcha. I think the asteroid belt was the bad thing. Oh, this one. It was around here. You are ready, right? Yeah, you went to Mercury and you're done. So let's go to Mars. Mercury was just science. I mean, there was no one there. It makes sense. Probe found Jupiter. There is nothing on Jupiter, though. Why was that a high science thing? We're running through our polymers right now. But it is still good to do. What's your problem?
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Apparently need to be repaired. Okay. Mars. An old, disused complex named Richter's Facility, or Richter's, how an English person would say that, which is not correct, has been located on the surface of Mars. The derelict UN-owned facility, again UN-owned, we haven't found many of ours, maybe they were all destroyed, is covered almost entirely by Martian sand. Existing Dolos clearance codes can be used to interact with the complex systems. Caution is advised, as the weight of the sand may exceed the structure's load-bearing capacity. I mean, sure, the crew of the iceberg will use access codes that were functional before the Tikkun's wall jump to interact with the Martian facility. Hopefully that's not booby-trapped against Dolos personnel. That could be bad. We have 45 out of 500 cryonics. Stuff is finishing. We have a lot of alloys. That's pretty good. Not even producing them yet, which is fine.
A science ship team has completed a task.
For some reason, we haven't even gotten any ferrum. The codes briefly reactivated the base's defense systems. Due to facility state, they're fortunately overloaded and are now offline. The team of the iceberg did not suffer any losses. That is lucky, but uh-oh. Uh-oh. People really hate us, apparently. That's not good. Investigate the storage area, inspect scientific study center, perform a full sweep, prepare the site for resource extraction. I mean, we're gonna go with the easiest one right now. I want science. Science is so hard to get. I mean, now we're not running out of alloys, so that's a little bit better as long as food is stable. Or even growing?
A science ship team has completed a task.
We managed to locate and extract a number of encrypted data files from the center's digital archive. During the final stages of extraction, our perimeter team discovered a wall on the verge of collapse. They warned us before it gave away, and sand flooded the area. No one was seriously injured. So we found some cryopods as well. Wait, that was all? Well, crap. We should have done a full sweep. Maybe that would have injured us, though. At least we found some cryonics, I guess. Disappointment. I'd rather would have lost some people from the science team. Now, why didn't you bring me any ferrum? It's already... Oh, it just needs to be collected now. Okay. So our ship needs to go there, but it's just going here because... it's all equal? Yeah. It doesn't really care. It probably goes for these first. Which I guess. That annoys me that I messed up that event. Or potentially messed up that event. Could have probably been better. What is the new building? Oh, stability. It's a big building. Annoyingly so. I could put it here. I mean, it's still best use, if I see this. But it would waste some space for housing. It does either way. That's really annoying. I mean, this would be much better use of space. It wouldn't be. This would. And this would actually work with the other building behind. So that's a better use of space right here. The question is... Yeah, I'm gonna use this now. Oof, is that shitty. I thought it was would be fitting a bit better. I mean, I could have a food building there and actually gain food for this moment, but we're very space limited, so... I want to get rid of that. And instead, we're putting... maybe ice in here? Problem is there's still a lot here. Can I just keep that in stock? No, I can't. I don't want to deactivate that. That would be wasted time. Again, we don't have any time pressure because we're not using alloys to repair. So that's pretty good. And I like that we don't have any time pressure, so I can actually concentrate on rebuilding stuff if I need to and doing that stuff. Okay, it's prioritizing this because this is getting, you know, rebuilt. That's good. Would still be nice to have more of them. Once we get more sectors and we can specialize these sectors, that's gonna be good. How many can you store? 100 only. It's always 100. It doesn't matter on the resource. So we can store another... How can I store 500? Unless I actually use them as population, which would be absolutely terrible, because then I need even more of these buildings. Horribleness. Absolute horribleness. Send one probe out for this. I mean, later it will probably be better to have one docking bay with all three of one type 3 times. I mean, maybe not science, but maybe yes. Maybe yes, science. Or maybe we will have one with 1 or 2 science ships and another cargo ship, 3 miners and 3 cargo ships in one. So we have 4 cargo ships in the end. Or 5 cargo ships in the end, which would be quite good. To get everything inside as quickly as possible once it is available. Which could be good. At the moment we don't need to produce anything, which is quite nice. Quite a good position to be in. I'm even gonna... the battery will use electronics, so I'm gonna go for electronics. And after that we'll go for... that. We'll go for that stuff. I'm not sure what I'm talking about, guys. It's fine. I'm thinking 15 things right now. What would be important? A very little bit of ice. A lot of ferrum. Which, you know, is good to have. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Double. Double trouble. I like that one. So far, we're good. Yes, we're producing a lot of probes that are just one way. Well, that's okay. Food is not going down. 4 against 4. Just temporarily going down, and then these produce more. That's why I don't want to increase my population right now.
Has completed its scan.
Since we're good with workers. Still, I don't like this. Because we have a few non-workers. I think that's a different... like the colonists, that's a different... completely different category that can never be workers, but... it's not nice. Science ship is done, so you go for Saturn and we just loop around. There's something here. In the outskirts. I really like how they show the solar system and stuff. You know, that's pretty cool. The asteroid belts. It's quite a distance here as well. Soon we have to jump. Once we go to Outer Hope, I guess, and get prepared,
at its destination.
we will leave Earth forever and the solar system. We will jump through other space
A new
to find
request awaits your attention.
to find Proxima Centauri and whatever else. I don't even have any idea if there are aliens in this game. There might be. It's gonna be terrifying. It's definitely not how we want to find life without a home. I'm not sure what these actually do. I'm not getting rewards for them. For us, 50 days have passed if a cycle is a day. Oh no, one revolution of the station. Oh, that might not even be close. The station is not big. So maybe 5 cycles are actually just a few hours. It's kind of weird. Right now, are people asleep? Are they ever? I mean, that's just too good to not take, right? Find more to mine, so we have everything available that we might need. Saturn, we can go for. A structure belonging to the Black Market Society has been discovered on Titan, Saturn's largest moon. Although severely damaged, the site seems to still be active. Surface scans indicate the BMS station extends deep below the surface of Titan. Further data is not available due to the site firing upon the Tikkun's probe as it approached. The iceberg is maintaining orbit around Titan at a safe distance. So apparently... Oh, I leave this forever. Oh, that sucks, actually. Where's my autosave? Cycle 100. Yeah, that's fine. That's annoying. I didn't think it would leave it forever. I thought it would leave it for now and we could come back later, but apparently not. So we're not going to go for Saturn. I think I want to leave that station for... not necessarily. And I'm now acting on knowledge that I have from a prior playthrough. I'm not sure what the actual order should have been, and I think maybe it was go Black Market first and then to the other location, whatever it was, to have a better outcome or a better chance of an outcome or whatever. Oh, I didn't place this. Yeah, okay. Sadly, we've lost some stuff. I'm sorry. Get rid of this, and I decided to build these maintenance facilities. I don't know why I left the space there, but it doesn't really matter. So I can then put the stability enhancing thing there.
A task.
Just so we can be happy hippos. And don't die. Power should be fine. Science ship is done. Mars. Yeah. Oh, that's a different outcome. Extracted a number of encrypted data files from the center's digital archive during the final steps of extraction of parameter team discovered. Oh no, it's not. It's just a wall. Yeah, collect that quickly and then we'll move. They probably have that data transferred to the station because we have it available. Do I go Saturn? I'm gonna go Saturn first. Maybe it was a mistake to do that. To revert, I'm sorry. Go for more ferrum. Yeah, we still have enough polymer left. We only found around here one of the carbon sources. So not more. So at some point, polymer will be a really rare resource for us.
A science ship has arrived at its
Make contact.
destination. A probe has completed its scan.
There's a lot of ferrum there. Wait, that was ferrum and ice. Let's go for that. Still not finished. We need something for the hydrogen as well. Is that a power plant, maybe? Oh, that would be interesting. I don't know why we would use that. I need more space, is the problem. I need a few more sectors. And then we can have some people coming up. We'll just make a food sector. Just have all the food in the universe. Come on, please don't kill us.
A science ship team has completed a task.
After receiving no response to communication attempts, the team landed the iceberg and advanced towards the complex. Security protocols in place. The defenses activated briefly and fired on the team. Fortunately, there seems to have been little remaining power, and they quickly shut down. Entering the complex, the team were attacked by strange animals. Recorded footage from the mission shows an emaciated simian amalgam. Simians are apes, so like we are simians in some way. The team repelled the attack with improvised weapons and the creatures retreated. Unfortunately, no samples could be recovered. Are we really simians? Or is the genus Homo not part of the simian group? I have to check that. Give me a second. Blah blah blah, monkey on ape. No. Okay, simians are related to us then, because it's monkeys and well, it's monkeys and apes. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. I just saw it. In early classification, New World monkeys, Old World monkeys, apes, and humans collectively. Well, we are apes, and humans is nonsense. It's apes. Collectively known as simians and anthropoids, were grouped under Anthropoidea. Under modern classification, the tarsiers and simians are grouped under the suborder Haplorini, while the Stepsirians are placed in suborder Strepsirini. Strong genetic evidence for this is that 5 blah blah blah. Okay, I don't care. Blah 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 blah. So no, they're primates like we are, but they're not the same suborder as we are, or the same genus. It doesn't include the same genus, right? Oh, actually it does. Simiiforms. Simiiforms does include Homonoidea. Isn't that homini? No? I'm actually not quite sure. I'm not a Hominidae, great apes. Hominidae is not... Is that not an old version? Is there not a new? Or maybe the superfamily Homonoidea is not the current one. But yeah. I'm not a specialist for that, but that was important to me. Did I actually show that? No. Good. So it was a kind of ape. Monkey or ape. Simian. Fortunately, there seems to have little blah 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 blah. The team repelled to attack with improvised weapons and the creatures retreated. Unfortunately, no samples could be recovered. Venturing further into the complex, unsettling works of art and esoteric writing were discovered. Although the station is still pressurized, progress was made difficult due to the lack of any artificial gravity. In addition, a giant fungus has spread throughout the complex, releasing huge volumes of spores into the local atmosphere. Oh, that sounds great. Definitely not terrible at all, or, you know, murderous. Within what appears to be the main entrance hall, a bronze statue of Marduk Council member Giovanni Battista has been erected. Inconsistencies in the reports from different members of the exploration team suggest that recorded information may not be entirely accurate. Any conclusions drawn must be discounted. That's kind of weird. Yes, we're definitely going deeper into the station, but
completed its scan.
That will happen in the next one. So I didn't really need to restart this, but it's fine. we didn't really lose that much content, so we're actually much quicker now. Thank you all for watching. I hope you did enjoy. Leave me a like if you liked the part. Don't forget to sub the YouTube to not miss any parts. It also helps to grow the channel. That's pretty nice. And come to the Discord, come to Twitch, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bloop bloop, everyone.